In this tutorial, you are going to learn how to achieve this simple yet pretty half-up hairstyle. Okay, so first off, I am starting out with second day hair. You can have whatever kind of hair you want. This will work on straight or curly or wavy hair, whatever, it's up to you. So I just have second day hair, so it's kind of messy. There's a little bit of texture to it. And what I'm going to do is start off with this Batiste dry shampoo. I really like this because it smells good. So I'm just going to shake it up, and then just for a little bit of lift at the root, I'm just going to lift up the top section of hair next to my part and spray it underneath. Okay, then I'm going to do a section in the back. And then I'm going to do a section in the front. Maybe a little bit on top. There we go. Okay, and then you want to let that dry for about a minute. Okay, and once that has dried, you can kind of just shake your fingers around your roots in order to help it soak all in. And it gives you a nice little bit of volume and soaks up any extra oil if you're working with second day hair or something like that. Okay, now I'm going to take my curling wand, and I just got this at Sally's. This is the brand Plugged In GAD. So, just a big curling wand. I believe it is 1 inch at the smallest part, and then 1.25 inches or 3/4 or something at the bottom. Not quite sure on that, but you just have to be really careful because it's really easy to burn yourself. But just remember that the tip is not hot, so only touch right here. Okay, so I am just going to kind of grab big sections and roughly curl my hair, kind of leaving the ends out, because I don't want anything too structured, but I just want it to kind of like refresh my style since my hair is not really knowing what to look like right now. I'm just going to alternate the direction in which I am curling my hair. So first I started off away from my face, I'm going towards my face. And the beauty about this is that you don't have to hold it for super long. I just kind of crank up the heat on this so I can take big sections and the heat can reach all the hairs in the section. And then hold it for a few seconds, holding the ends out. And kind of just let it drop down. Okay, so I finished curling my hair, and you don't have to curl your hair, it's totally optional. I just wanted to kind of smooth out the texture a little bit, and then I just ran my fingers through the curls so they weren't super defined. So this is what it looks like all around my head. Okay, now from here we're going to tease a little bit, and you can use a comb, but I prefer a brush, and this one is kind of crazy and gross, but I just got this at Forever 21, but it has this nice pointy end right here that's great for sectioning, and I just think brushes work better for teasing in my opinion. So I'm just going to grab the top layer of hair and then just start at the mid shaft of my hair and just push down. Maybe like 2 times, just to kind of create a nest of hair right there. I know that sounds gross, but that's basically what teasing is. And then you just want to gently smooth it over the top. Okay, there you go. I'm just going to do a section right here. Smooth it down. Then we want to get the back really well too. I'm going to kind of create like a straight line right here. You want to tease neatly too. You don't want any telltale signs that you have a nest of hair purposefully placed on your head in case any hair moves. So I'm just gonna do that. And then see, I did a section here, here, but see how like we don't want to keep it like this, so we kind of want to blend. So take a section for the back and the side. And you're gonna kind of do it at an angle. Tease that a little bit so that kind of just seamlessly blends. There's not really a line of demarcation because that's when it looks a little bit crazy. And then a section from over here. Just tease that back. Okay. So now I'm going to take some bobby pins, and I want to wear my hair down, but I want to get the front out of my way, so it's going to kind of be like a half up, half down style. So what I'm going to do with my bangs is, I think I just want to take them kind of back into the side, just a small section of them, twist them, and push them up. And then I don't want you to be able to see my bobby pins, so I'm going to move this hair right here so when it falls back down it can hide my bobby pins. I'm going to open a bobby pin and I'm going to stick it right there and push it in towards my little poof there. Okay, so you don't have to cross the bobby pins if you don't want to. One will hold this. Okay, and then you can't even see it. Just cover that part with this hair. Okay, now I'm going to just pull it up a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take the top section from right here and finger comb it back, and then I'm going to twist it just a little bit and kind of move it forward. I'm going to do the same thing this side as we did for the bangs. I'm going to move this hair so that the bobby pins can be hidden. Open up my bobby pin. And slide it straight in there. Okay. Here's that. Now I'm going to do the same on this side. So I'm going to take the section at the same point, include the little tail from where my bangs were twisted back. Try to make them as even as possible. And into it. Okay, so I decided that I don't like my bangs back as much. I mean, you could leave it like that, but I'm going to try and just do all one section with my bangs. So, just because I think it makes my hairline look funny. Okay, so I'm just going to redo this. I'm going to grab this section, move this hair out of the way, twist it back a little bit. I'm gonna get it up higher. Okay. Push it forward to give it some volume, and then pin into it. Cover that up. Okay, I like this better. And just kind of pull around and mess with it. And now I'm just going to fix some hairs around my face just because they got kind of a little bit funny. So if you, a good tip that you really have to be careful with, if you want some extra lift at like the root or something, see how my hair is kind of flat right here, I'm going to take the barrel of my curling wand, pick up the section, put it as close to the root as possible, and kind of just slide it. See how it kind of goes, whoop, gives it that wave. And obviously you can smooth it down so it's not so crazy, but that just helps give your roots a little pick-me-up if you don't want to tease. Same thing over here. It's harder to do on this side. So I'm just gonna slide it up. There you go, and then we fixed our roots. Okay, and then I'm just gonna give one more curl. Actually, I think I want this to go in towards my face. Just a little bit like that. And maybe one on this side. I'm just going to create a few more defined curls around my face just to make it a little bit more visually interesting. And the smaller section you take, the shorter amount of time you need to hold it on the iron. So, let's fix this guy up. Okay, so I touched up any curly pieces that I wanted to. I made some smaller, more defined pieces around my face, and then I'll show you what the back looks like. So the back is just more wavy and natural and undone. Obviously you could do this however you wanted to, but this is just how I prefer it today. And now I'm going to use some Shea Moisture, Manuka Honey, and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Complex. Basically, this is just an oil. I got it at TJ Maxx, and it smells really great. And you only need a tiny bit. Oh, it smells so good. So it comes in this little dropper. I'm just gonna put a few drops on my hands. I like to distribute it evenly throughout my hands, and then just kind of scrunch it into the curls. Depending on what look you're going for, you can also kind of comb your fingers through your curls with it, but I just want to scrunch it up. Make them a little more bouncy and defined, shiny, and just helps your hair. It just moisturizes your hair, and it's just really great all around. And you can kind of twist these little pieces in the front. Okay, so now to seal our whole hairstyle, we are going to use hairspray, and this is the Vintage Glam Thermal Freeze Spray from Sally's Beauty Supply. And I'm just going to, I've got some baby hairs here, so I want to make sure they aren't like sticking straight up. Give that a spritz and kind of gently comb it back, or you can use your teasing brush and gently comb the hairs back. Guys over here. And then I'm going to do an all over spritz on my curls. Alright. So, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and it was helpful to you. And subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm going to be putting out some new videos soon. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.